What is going on? My name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. All right, for the people who wanted to know about the 2 cup manifestation, I could not find the exact video that I wanted. All right, the same video that I use, so I'm going to tell you myself, okay? Because I know this method worked for me the way that I did it, okay? So you're gonna find 2 glasses, all right? You're gonna put water, either you get a bottle of water, but you're gonna have one of those cups are gonna have water in it, all right? And the first glass that's going to have water in it is the one that your current situation, all right? So you're gonna get a sticky note, all right? You're gonna get a sticky note or an index card. It really doesn't matter. Um, I used, I didn't have sticky notes at the time, so I used index cards and I taped it to the glass, all right? Current situation and then where I wanted to see myself. So on the current situation, like say if you lack money, all right, if you lack a home, or it's whatever your current situation is that you're wanting to change, all right? I list up to 5 things, right? And then on the other, all right, so if the first one was the lack of money, I put over here financial freedom, right? They're just bullet points, all right? Because I'm going to tell you when you're going to get deep into this. If you got a candle, you're going to light a candle, all right? And you're going to put it at the head of wherever you're doing this manifestation is. If you got incense, you can burn incense too because you want to clear the energy as well. All right. So when you have finished writing your current situation and then you have wrote your situation where you want to see yourself, all right, you're going to tape both of those to the glasses, all right? So you're going to pour water into the first glass, which has your current situation, all right? Now, when I did it, I cut all the lights off. I still have my video and I need to post it, but I held that glass, right? And I read everything that was on that piece of paper, right? You're going to get emotional. If you get emotional, the more emotional you get, the better. Trust me. Because you're crying out to God and you're asking God for change. All right. So you are going to be talking about all of those things that are on that list of your current situation and how it makes you feel. All right. Now just talking about current, how it makes you, how it's making you feel. All right. After you do that, you're not going to drink that water at all. All right. Then into your next glass where you want your situation to be, you're going to pour that water into there. All right. Now you're at a different place because you were in sadness on the current situations. All right. Now where you want to be, it's going to be a little different. You're going to be upbeat because you're going to get into that energy as if God had already done it for you. 3, 2, 1 on the timer, as God has already done it. All right. Now, a lot of stuff you will start to see within the next 24 hours. So be careful of what you're asking for. All right. Because if God sees fit for you to have it, baby, you're going to get it. All right. So you're going to hold that glass and you're going to talk about your current, I mean, not your current situation, but where you want to be. And you're going to speak it into existence. Like from the, like on the first card, if you said something about your financial stability not being where you want it to be, now over here, you're going to hold that glass and you're going to talk about how you are at a state where you have financial freedom. All right. Now energy is flowing through that glass into that water because water holds energy. Now, after you talk about all of those great things and where you are and how God has blessed you, after you go down that, then you're going to drink that water. All right. Now, I got super emotional when I did this. It only takes a few minutes to do, but you will find that you won't be doing this all the time because you don't have to. All right. You do it for major life-changing events. All right. Because it's not something that you're going to want to do every day because you're not going to need to. All right. And after you do that, you're going to give thanks to God. All right. And that's pretty much it. It's not going, it doesn't take a lot. It's your emotions and your intentions is that's going to make things shift and change for you. So again, on one index card, you're going to list 5 things that you got going on that you want to change. All right. Just bullet notes. All right. Because when you go to talking about them, it's going to get deep. Your emotions are going to pour out because your circumstances are not where you want them to be. Don't drink that water because it's bad energy. You're going to pour it into the next glass after you finish that, and then you're going to talk about the things that you have, which is the complete opposite of your current situation. All right. So if you have at number one, you don't have enough money to make ends meet. On the second one, you're financially free. All right. If you don't have a home, now you have a home. You have steady income that's allowing you to take care of you and to upkeep this home. You see what I'm saying? You're going to drink that water. And after you do that, then you're going to just know that God has already made everything happen in your life. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Nothing to it. But I could not find the video for shit because I see it's a lot of them, but I wanted to make sure that you're doing it the way that I did, not saying that my way is the only way, but I know that way worked for me because I see a lot of them. They're not using candles or certain things that some people aren't using. I'm showing you what I use because I called my ancestors in. By you having that candle, you're bringing those good spirits towards you. All right. And then you're clearing your energy field as well before you even start. And that is it. See you later.